All right, YouTube, what is going on? It is Zaya here from Zaya&TheSteelers back with another video. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about people sleeping on the Pittsburgh Steelers yet again. So if you guys are Steelers fans or you enjoy NFL content in general, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Shout out to the people who have subscribed already. And shout out to the future subscribers, man. Also, let's get a shout out to the members. If you guys would like to support me and this channel more, be sure to hit that join button down in the description below. And with all that said, man, we are a week away from the NFL season. Let's get a gunshot for that. We got a real gunshot for that. I got through the intro. If you guys don't notice, like, it looks exactly the same, but I'm on a different wall. Like, I literally flipped the setup. I don't know if you guys can even tell, but I did do that. Obviously, I had, like, a bit of a situation the past couple days I talked about in my last video. So it gave me the opportunity to really, like, move some things around. So I'm excited for that. And I'm excited for the Pittsburgh Steelers to begin playing football, man, because how long of an offseason has it been given the situations we found ourselves in? First, it was we got rid of Matt Canada. We got rid of him in the middle of the season, but it was like, all right, who are we going to get as the offensive coordinator to kind of like bridge this gap to finally reach us closer to a good offense, right? So that happened. And then all of a sudden, we went bonanzas when the quarterback department with letting go of Mitch, letting go of Mason. And then the surprise of it all, we traded Kenny Pickett to the Philadelphia Eagles for who now is Peyton Wilson. Let's get a gunshot for that. But we got rid of Kenny Pickett. We just said, fuck it. We drafted the guy in the first round, 2 seasons ago. Fuck it. Get out of here. It's time. Then we went and signed a guy like Russell Wilson, who to me, you know what I'm saying? Say what you want about Russell Wilson. We'll talk about him maybe in a little bit. I've talked about him numerous times about his ability and his skill and all that. But just, for the fuck of it, like, name brand player Russell Wilson, like, who everybody knows has been in the NFL for a while, like, and is this his guy? I don't know. The Steelers signing Russell Wilson was exciting to me, man. So we signed Russell Wilson, and then on top of that too, we go out and we get a Justin Fields, and it's like, holy shit, we got Russ and Justin Fields all of a sudden, right? And then of course free agency actually starts, and we get a guy like Patrick Queen on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like another, like I said, name brand kind of guy. It's like, holy shit, what are the Pittsburgh Steelers doing? Fast forward a little bit, we all know what happens. We all know about the storyline that took over the hearts of many, that took over my heart for sure. Are we going to get Brandon Ayuk, man? Like, is Brandon Ayuk for real? Not because we've done this so many times with players. And something I forgot to mention, we traded Deontay Johnson in the middle of that too. Like, Deontay Johnson trading him led to us, like, maybe being in the talks for Brandon Ayuk. So that happens, right? We traded Deontay Johnson. Guy was a Steeler for a little bit. Got rid of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that happened. Okay, so we do that. Brandon Ayuk. And not only is it like, okay, maybe just ha ha ha, Steelers fans, like, we're delusional. We think we're going to get everybody. We do this all the time, right? No, like this shit was legit. This shit was real. This shit like almost happened. We genuinely almost got Brandon Ayuk. And I talked about it in my last video. I'll talk about it again here in a second as we progress in this video. But it was just like, holy shit, like, wow, we are going to get another name brand player. We're going to get another gem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not just built through the draft. And, we all love that. We all love the Pittsburgh Steelers way. We love the standard. Sort of, we love the standard. I know how the standard has been. But we kind of love the standard. You know what I'm saying? We love building through the draft. We love, like, making our own players great. We love doing shit like that. Finding the undrafted free agent gems. Finding the training camp gems. Finding the practice squad gems. You know what I'm saying? We're big on that. And, hey, man, you got a little brother? Put him on the team too. You know what I'm saying? You got an uncle, put him on the team too. Cousin, put him on the team. You know what I'm saying? We're big on shit like that. But as far as like going out and getting like Brandon Ayuk, Patrick Queen, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, it was like, whoa, man. Like, let's, you know what I'm saying? Not all at once, man. Like, we gotta make this shit last a little bit. You know, like not all at once. And that's what was happening, man. It was just like dopamine overload. You know, like that has been the off season, right? And on top of all that too, I'm talking about all of this exciting stuff. And through it all, we have just been getting absolutely slandered, man. We have been getting absolutely slept on. It's like we're making these moves. People told us to get rid of Kenny Pickett and told us to get rid of Matt Canada. They told us to do all these things. We did it, and it's like, you're still ass. Like, damn, son, like we did get rid of Matt Canada. We did get rid of Kenny Pickett. We did what you guys wanted. You guys see the Pitt helmet up there? I actually am going to talk about Pitt in a second. I loved Kenny Pickett. I still love Kenny Pickett. It was very unfortunate to my feelings, to every, I'm sure to Kenny's feelings, to Pitt fans' feelings, like watching Kenny Pickett go out there, not really having the best time, and then getting online, and it's like, yo, this is the worst quarterback in the NFL based on, how Twitter talks about him. This is the worst quarterback to ever exist. You know what I'm saying? And we got rid of the guy. It was like, okay, we get rid of him. We bring in Russ, who, he didn't have like the best season last year, but I don't think he had the worst season either. We put him in place, and it's like, you're still ass. You know that? You know what I'm saying? And we got Justin Fields, and it's like, oh, Justin Fields asses too. Like, he's ass too. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. Like, you guys are still bad. Arthur Smith, he got clowned on. He got memed on. He led a Tennessee Titans team to like a pretty good record at one point in life. As the offensive coordinator, he led the Tennessee Titans. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had a solid offense. They had a solid team. They, fucking made the AFC Championship for what's that's worth. We're looking for a playoff win here in Pittsburgh, but they made the AFC Championship. We go out and get him. He fumbled in Atlanta. We know he fumbled. We know it wasn't a good time. We know it was like, shaky at best in Atlanta. But you know what I'm saying? We added the guy. We got rid of Matt Canada. It cannot be worse than Matt Canada. Like, I maybe I should knock on wood or something. But I don't think it can get any worse than Matt Canada, right? We bring in Arthur Smith. We still have Mike Tomlin. We still have our defense. We still have this. We still have that. But people are looking at our wide receiver room only. Literally only our wide receiver room and kind of our quarterback room. But I believe that is overblown as well. Like, I believe our quarterbacks are way better than what people say. But, it's whatever. Like, people are just, literally singling us out for our wide receiver room and just being like, oh, you're whack. You know what I mean? And I will talk about what I mean by like singling us out and like saying we're whack and all these projections and whatnot. Like, I will talk about it here in a second. But it's just, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to set it up for you guys about like what a time it has been, what a roller coaster it has been. And all of that said, next Sunday, man, 1 p.m., you'll probably see this video at the same time. We are going to react to the to our week 1 game. Like, it's finally here. As I mentioned, it is finally here. It is finally time, and it is 7 days until my mental health is in the hands of the Pittsburgh Steelers, ladies and gentlemen. It is 7 days until we get to watch the Pittsburgh Steelers squeeze out a game 10-3, and we finally score that touchdown at the very end of the game. It is finally time to see TJ Watt absolutely maul fucking right tackles, left tackles, centers, guards, running back chips, tight ends, whoever it takes for him to get that sack. And guess what? If he doesn't get that sack, who's on the other side? It's big Alex Highsmith. He's getting that sack. You know what I'm saying? We are 7 days away. We are just 7 days away, man. So like I said, I'm excited. I kind of like ranted there for the first 7 minutes of the video, 6 minutes of the video. I do have some other things up here I want to talk about, but just to kind of set the mood, 7 days until my mental health is in the hands. We all know how the Steelers can be, man. Like, I've lost so many years of my life. Just a reminder, Steeler fans, that today is the last stress-free Sunday of 2024, so enjoy it. And we have this game clip here against us and the Cincinnati Bengals in week 1, I believe, of 2023 or whatever. You can see Minkah Fitzpatrick getting a blocked field goal. And if you guys don't remember this game, this shit was honestly insane. Like, the Bengals, I believe, were coming off the Super Bowl run. Chase Claypool on the field, Mitch Trubisky on the field. Holy smokes. And like, they're coming off of the Super Bowl run, right? And we go out there and we beat them week 1 with Chase Claypool on the team, with Mitchell Trubisky on the team. You know why we beat them week 1? Because our defense is literally sometimes, man, like, I know we be giving up so many chunk plays. We be giving up so many 3rd and longs. We be giving up so many touchdowns and clutch moments. We be giving up so many points sometimes, right? But other times, I swear to God, this defense be locking in, and it is like a spiritual experience. This Bengals game, if you guys do not remember, like, I just have to set it in. I believe it was 2023. Or it could have been 2022 as well, because 2023, yeah, it was 2022, because 2023, we got absolutely skedaddled by the 49ers. We got absolutely rattled by them, right, last year. But the year before last year, in this game, the Bengals game, our defense was fucking flying around. In the same play, the same game, Minkah Fitzpatrick, he also had a pick 6, I believe. So Minkah Fitzpatrick not only has a pick 6 in the game, but then blocks the game-winning field goal attempt. And the play right before this one, TJ Watt did some shit to, like, I believe it was TJ Watt. He like stopped them and made them kick a field goal, but he got hurt on the play. And on top of that too, it was like, bro, this game was in our hands the whole time. The defense had us. This is the defending AFC championship, or the AFC champions that the defense was facing, right? And we held them to 20 points for the whole game. Like, it's crazy. And like, us getting 20 points, to me, and we got seven of them at least, because I know Mika got a pick 6. 7 of them at least came from the defense. I forget how many more, but 20 points for us. So you see it. It's like a new world record. You know what I'm saying? But like, if we just had authority, if we could score, if our offense was any kind of relevant, we spanked this Bengals team this game, right? But because we didn't, because our offense was so shit this whole time, the Bengals stayed in it, and it was this game, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. We're 1 week away from this shit. When I'm reliving it, man, our defense sometimes just be locking in so crazy. We look at week 2 last year against the Cleveland Browns when we got 2 touchdowns. Our defense just be locking in so crazy sometimes. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, we are 1 week away from situations like this happening again. And although I hate it in the moment, although I just like when I'm watching this offense sometimes, and honestly watching the defense sometimes too, because like I said, they lock in, but other times they be locking off, and it's like, holy shit, 30-yard, 3rd and 10 fucking conversion. Oh, and it's a touchdown too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, like on top of that too, it's a touchdown, right? And then the next play, here comes our fucking star-studded offense, fumble, defense gives up another touchdown. You know what I'm like? Sometimes shit like that be happening, and like it hurts. But other times too, man, like we just lock in. We are, you know what I'm saying? Like we lock in, and we are the best defense in the league. And I'm in 2 fantasy leagues currently, by the way. I'm in 2 fantasy leagues currently, and I have gotten the Steelers defense in both of them. And honestly, I may have reached to get the Steelers defense in both of them, but I just have tremendous faith in this team. I just know the splash plays are going to happen. And you know, and we're gonna need it, because like I said, every game for us is like a heart attack. Every game for us can be heartbreaking. You know what I mean? Like, just even the games we win be heartbreaking sometimes. And you guys know why. You know, it's just like, damn, I expect so much more from this team. It's like, you got there, but at what cost, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did it cost? Everything. You know, that Thanos meme, bro. Sometimes that is us. And so, you know, like we will have to see. Hopefully this year can be stress-free, but it probably won't be stress-free. Our next video that we have up, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to start with this. Shout out to Blitzberg, right, for this tweet. The Falcons open as 3-point favorites against the Steelers. This right here is the shit that I am talking about. I have seen countless, you know, predictions on how the season is going to go. I have seen countless standings. I have seen countless record predictions. I have seen countless, the Steelers are finally going to have a losing season here. We're finally going to have a losing season there. Mike Tomlin is going to get fired. We're going to have the #1 pick. We're going to get Travis Hunter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have seen take like this, and it's whatever, right? It's Twitter. But I know Atlanta is at home. We were going to start. I know Atlanta is at home. Okay, I am very, very aware of the fact that the Atlanta Falcons are playing this game at home, right? But the fact that Las Vegas, the fact that the minds at B, the fact that these people think that the Atlanta Falcons are a 3-point favorite against us at this point in life, to me, is baffling. It's insane, because we love Kirk Cousins when it's time to slander the Steelers. But are you shitting me right now? They got Kirk Cousins. I think, you know, they got some players on defense or whatever, but it's like, fam, didn't we beat them with Kenny Pickett? Way different situation. Kirk Cousins, he's a dog. I gotcha, man. I gotcha. But 3-point, like, it's not even. It's not split. They're 3-point favorites. I guess it can't literally be split. But like, even 1 point, you know what I'm saying? Like 3 points, a whole field goal. Like, you think you're going to go to a down the wire game with the Pittsburgh? This is what they think. 3 points, that's a whole field goal. They think it's going to be a down to the wire game with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we're not going to come out on top, and it's the Atlanta Falcons we're talking about? No offense. Like I said, you know, like the Atlanta Falcons, they've had the #1 pick 5 times. They've had a top 5 pick 11 times in the last 4 years somehow. You know what I'm saying? That's even impossible, but they've done it. You know what I'm saying? They've been bad for a while. They get Kirk Cousins, and now it's 3-point favorites against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we're just supposed to be Steelers fans and take that. Mind you, it's Arthur Smith's revenge game. The team that fired him, the team that got him clowned, the team that maybe possibly could have played harder for the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, hey man, it's a bad recipe, right? But this is what we serve. You know what I'm saying? If we're a pizza joint and like we serve pizza, fam, make the pizza, man. I get you like burgers. I get, you know, you guys want to experiment. I get, you know, maybe Drake London is like more of a chocolate shake kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? And Kyle Pitts, he's more of like he likes tacos. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's it. But Arthur Smith was cooking pizza, man. Like, we are running pizza. So we got to make this pepperoni pizza like our life depends on it. And maybe, just maybe, the Atlanta Falcons weren't doing that, right? You know, maybe, just maybe. Can we say that? And so we fast forward now. So Arthur Smith, by the way, like, maybe he could have got his whole career ended. Like, he could have not played. He could have not coached in the NFL ever again, right? That could have happened off of this Atlanta Falcons shit. And now we're rolling back with a real team that has real jerseys and real fans and real stadium and a real everything about the Steelers versus the Falcons. To me, not too much on the Falcons, but it's just like, it's the Falcons, right? Like, you guys get, Steelers fans, you get me, right? This is crazy for us to be underdogs against the Falcons week 1. But I guess, you know what I'm saying? I guess we got to go out and see. I guess we have to see how we actually play. I was the same guy that, like, mind you too, I'm the same guy who, like, kind of thought we had hope against the 49ers week 1 last year, right? Like, I'm the same guy. And so for me to see this Falcons thing, and I believe we got better, and them opening up as favorites against us, I take that as disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I take that as disrespect. And I feel like the Steelers players should take this as disrespect as well. Mike Tomlin should, mind you, Mike Tomlin, I believe Raheem Morris is the Falcons coach, and like Mike Tomlin, I guess him and Raheem are friends. Like, maybe he's going to be a good coach or whatever, but like, fam, this is Mike Tomlin, like fucking 20-year NFL veteran here. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tomlin, everyone loves the guy. Mike Tomlin, everybody wants to play for the guy. Mike Tomlin has never had a losing season, but now going against a rookie head coach week 1, 3-point underdog. I just, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it, right? But it's cool. It's cool. Like I said, we'll have to see how we actually play out against the Falcons. If we lose, maybe you look at me like, hey, you're a clown, Isaiah. You know that, right? Like, maybe that happens, okay? But maybe we win, man. Like, maybe we win, and I really do believe that we are gonna win. And like, I'm very excited for this game. And on top of that, too, who is our starting quarterback? Our starting quarterback is Russell Wilson, right? And I need you guys to see this video that the big danger Russell Wilson, that Team 3 put together. Because, ladies and gentlemen, nobody does social media like Russell Wilson, man.
We got a mission. We got goals. We got big ones.
Like,
it's really just about us together.
It's about us.
And how we go about it.
What can we do?
I'm just focused on what I can control and what I can do every day.
Look at Russell Wilson leading
That's
the
the approach. That's the love and detail of the game. We got to take 1 week at a time.
1 week at a time. Look at Cordero Patterson. It's all worth it. Oh my God. I'm supposed to see this video and then see the Atlanta Falcons as 3-point favorites against the Pittsburgh Steelers and just be like, okay. No, absolutely not okay, man. We are going to win this week 1 game, and it's just I'm putting my whole paycheck on this game. I swear to God, I'm gonna do it. And it's either we win and I'm up, or we lose and no more videos. You know what I'm saying? Because this is how good I feel about this team, and this is how good I feel about this Russell Wilson video, man. Because like, holy shit, am I fired up, right? And this is like, I love Russell. Like, this is why I'm so happy we got him, because like, he's just a character, man. To him, this is probably like super serious and like super motivational.
So we got big ones.
It's motivational to me too. We're running it back. It's motivational
it's really just
to
about
me
us
too. But
together,
it's just like,
what we can do, and how we go about it.
He's hilarious, man. I love Russell.
I'm just focused on what I can control and what I can do every day. And that's the approach. That's the love and detail of the game. We got to take 1 week at a time and understand that
the editing on this too is crazy.
It's
all worth it, man. You see how the color comes back? Oh, no, that's hard. Wait.
And that's the approach. That's
hard.
And understand.
That's hard. Whoever edited this video they're a mastermind. Shout out to whoever edited this. Shout out to Team 3 for this. Hopefully this doesn't get me striked or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to see that video and then believe that we were 3-point, underdogs against the Falcons. It's just baloney, man. Shut up. It's just baloney, man. So we'll see what ends up happening. But I am just, like I said, I'm just excited with this team. Now, the Steelers tried hard for Brandon Ayuk, but ultimately fell short. They now enter the season with George Pickens, Van Jefferson, Calvin Austin, Roman Wilson, Scotty Miller. Is this the worst wide receiver room in the NFL? Maybe, right? Maybe, possibly, potentially, but probably not, because we have George Pickens, right? You know what I'm saying? Like Omar Khan, we've given him so much praise, and just to be fair, so you guys understand, I'm not just like the Steelers. I love the Steelers, of course, but I'm not just like always gonna take the Steelers side. Of course, having this wide receiver room, no offense, and Roman Wilson, I have said this numerous times, but he's hurt, and we will have to see how he plays out. Because if Roman Wilson just comes and like he's just him, then it's like boom, you know what I'm saying? This is a solid wide receiver room. But if not, because he's unproven, like we just don't know. If not, then yeah, it is a little crazy that this is our wide receiver room going into the season, for sure. It's a little crazy, right? But once again, like, we damn near got Brandon Ayuk. We were right there. Maybe we shouldn't have threw all of the eggs in that basket. I get it. But we were right there. We almost had him. And so, it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to super kill Omar for this, because I believe he's done a lot of good things as well, like in his tenureship here now. I believe it's been 2 to 3 years now. I think it's been I think this is year 3, year 2. Something like that. But so I'm not going to absolutely I'm not going to just, destroy Omar Khan over this. But for sure, we should, you know what I'm saying? We should have had this more addressed. We should have figured this out more. But not too, you know what I'm saying? Not too much on Van Jefferson. You know, hold on. You got, I don't know. This is this is like a basketball thing. Folks talking about Brandon Ayuk. Hold up, let's get this Van Jefferson tape going, man. Like, y'all talking about Brandon Ayuk. Fam, we got Van Jefferson on the team, and look, we got some Matty Ice highlights too. Look at Matty. Oh my God, this should have been a touchdown. Bad throw by Matthew Stafford. That should have been a touchdown, man. Another play action pass. Matty Ice letting it fly. Look at the guy, man. Look at Van Jefferson, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the guy that we have, and I'm not gonna let this audio play out because I believe they're already gonna get me. But you know what I'm saying? Folks talking about Brandon Ayuk. We got Van Jefferson, man. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I seen this video, and then this is like a quote from the NFL or the NBA. If you guys don't get it, then you guys don't get it. But they got KD. But we got Jaden McDaniels. Like, we don't have Brandon Ayuk, man, but we got Van Jefferson, right? Not too much on Van Jefferson. And we also got Roman. We also got Calvin. And we also got Scotty Miller and Quez Watkins coming off the practice squad. And so, you know, like, maybe it's spooky. Maybe it looks bad now, but when the season actually plays out, man, and you see Van Jefferson out there, a lot of people are going to owe people apologies, man. And I am not going to be one of them, you know, because I wanted Brandon Ayuk, but I also believe Van Jefferson is him. In fact, I got a little prediction of it. You know, I think Van Jefferson is going to get at least 600 yards this season, which, I mean, maybe isn't a lot, but you know what I'm saying? At least 600 yards for Van Jefferson, right? You know what I'm saying? Provided he stays healthy, you know, provided he stays healthy. But yeah, not too much on Van Jefferson. Really, though, like, we talked about this Brandon Ayuk thing for so long, and we didn't end up getting him, and so I'm not into it anymore, right? Like, I'm just not, you know, I'm not really infatuated with it as much anymore as whatever. We almost got him, and yeah, like our wide receiver room, I guess it should have been more addressed. But it is what it is. Like, we're not going to sit here and cry about it. We're just going to, you know, win. We're going to win the Super Bowl with this wide receiver room. It's like, damn, Mike Tomlin, you know, all of the things Mike Tomlin has had to go through in these past couple of seasons, it's all going to come to fruition this season with finally it paying off for the guy, man. Like, just absolutely unbelievable. And like, and the two, and if people start killing Mike Tomlin, I'm such a Mike Tomlin fan, I'm pointing right to this wide receiver room, and I'm going to be like, y'all wanted him to win with this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it works out perfect. You know, it's either we're really good despite, or we just have, you know, a thing. And we're on Hard Knocks this year, and so the cameras, they're going to be a distraction, so that's why we didn't win. You know what I'm saying? So it's either like we're elite and we win, or, you know what I'm saying, we have excuses already in the bag. So it is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Lastly, oh my, Jesus Christ. All right. I don't know if this is real, but I'm going to try to say something about this. The NFL is strongly considering playing a game in North Korea next season. Kim Jong-un is a huge Steelers fan because Antonio Brown reminds him a lot of himself. He even has called Roger Goodell to discuss sending his team to the country. Now, there is no chance that this is real based on this second quote, right? And as I was reading it, I was hoping like I wasn't getting bamboozled and about to say some shit, right? But obviously this isn't real. But I will say this is kind of funny, man. You know, because I feel like I made a thumbnail like this, man. And like I don't know, whatever Kim Jong-un, I'm not, you know, it's Kim Jong-un, man. Like, if he's a Steelers fan, then, you know, it is what it is. We just, you know what I'm saying? We're a global team, man. We're a national team. Like, we are, like, the Cowboys allegedly are America's team, but, like, we've seen us go into away stadiums. We've seen us go into fucking Ireland, into Switzerland. We'll go to North Korea, man, and I swear you will see a bunch of black and yellow jerseys. Anyway, though, guys, I think that is going to do it for me because, you know, like, that last topic was a bit crazy. But I saw the thing, I thought it was kind of funny. Like, we're just elite, man. But I think that is going to do it for me for this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. Once again, I make videos about the Pittsburgh Steelers all the time, so if you guys are Steelers fans or you enjoy NFL content in general, hit the subscribe button. That's the second time I've said it. Why not make it 3 times? Hit that subscribe button, man. We are pushing 1,000 subscribers. We are going to get there hopefully soon.